Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Workhorse stock. Now this is a stock that I've talked about in a group with NIO and Tesla in the past, but today I want to talk about the individual prospects for this stock and just do a little technical analysis on what I think will be happening with the stock over the next few weeks, as well as if I would recommend trading this at all or if I would rather wait on a company like Workhorse. Now, if you've been following this company over the last few weeks, you know that they were moving extremely heavily as a result of some news they had of an upcoming deal with UPS. Now, that deal has not gone through yet, and it's not confirmed or denied if it will be happening. However, what we have learned is that there may be other players in the deal, and when we originally thought that Workhorse might be getting a massive contract, well, now it's coming out that there might be other players taking a piece of that pie, and as a result, it doesn't show as lucrative for Workhorse, and you can see that the stock has reflected that over the last few days. Now, a lot of people are wondering whether they should continue holding their position at around $20, $30, who knows how much you bought it at, but now we're sitting at around 17, and it's becoming a real reality for people whether they should sell this stock or not, especially with such low movement and volatility and volume on the stock. And even when a day like today where the SPY has run up $12 at the open, this company just hasn't moved, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm choosing to talk about this company. A lot of stuff has been happening with the SPY and just the market in general, and as a result, it's hard to make videos where the analysis is lasting and really effective and helping you guys out. So that's why I want to focus on a company that I don't see moving a lot with the overall market, and that way the technical analysis can hold up for a significant amount of time. So right now, we're going to be talking about Workhorse stock, and like I said, they haven't been doing much over the last few days. They've just been selling off, and not only that, testing the 50 EMA very strongly. However, you can see that before they were really coming up to it and testing it as a EMA, as an indicator. But now they're just literally under it, and not coming up at all to test it. So what this shows you is that they were just in an extremely large downtrend with a lot of selling pressure. The fact that they didn't even come up to test the 50 EMA during these times of selling shows you just how much the stock was selling off. And when a stock sells off like this, it's not really just people buying and then selling and then buying and selling. It's more like a period where a large majority of the investors of a company jump out and unfortunately sell out of their position. So that's why I think the volume is actually so low on this stock. If you just sold out your position on this company at around $22, $20, why would you buy in again at 14 immediately following? You might as well have held the position if you really thought this company was going to go back up. So I feel like it is a bad sign that a lot of investors may be losing trust in this company and maybe losing their hope that this company could really secure a deal with UPS. So the fact that this stock is really reliant on that one deal, on that one thing in order to even be worth $17 or not, really shows some negative light on this stock. Personally, I would say I would not trade this stock just because of the low volume. I don't see options as a really worthwhile play. And if you do hold stocks on this company, you are at a risk that we might break below this $14 and just potentially sell off to levels that we haven't seen in a few weeks on the company, even though we are seeing a lot of growth in the last few weeks, and now it just seems like a pullback. Sometimes companies do not come back up to the top to be worth around $30 because investors just don't see the potential with the company anymore, and I think that's what's happening with Workhorse. Now, this company decided to focus on just a lot of last mile delivery type of electric vehicles, and it's very different than Tesla or NIO, where NIO already has electric vehicles on the road working and sold multiple models, and in China they're one of the biggest EV companies, and Tesla, which is one of the biggest EV companies in the US and honestly a leader globally. So that's why Workhorse, I don't really see them having a place as a third contender in this market. Instead, I see them as a play that you could play off the hype, or if there's any news, then potentially this company would be very lucrative to trade. But just just in the short run here, and even in the long run, I don't see a lot of potential with this company until we get some more word about a news or a deal with UPS or any sort of other last mile delivery company. And it's just kind of sad to see these companies that show a lot of potential and run up off news but aren't able to hold it up. And you can see that it's just a clear selling pattern until now, and now we're trading very sideways here over the last few hours. It showed no sign of going up or down and trading consistently below and above the 50 EMA, which, like I said, is not giving us a clear sign of anything. And as an investor, as a trader, especially somebody who swing trades and day trades options, I would not recommend to get into this company. The low volatility is going to make it hard for people to buy your option back. It's going to make it hard for you to sell your position to the market if you do want to take profits. And as always, guys, these companies, you never know what could happen. There could be news tomorrow that the company is shutting down, like what happened with Nikola. There could be news that the company doesn't even have a vehicle ready to show, and they're faking vehicles or showing fake videos of vehicles moving when they're not really moving. So anything can really happen with these companies. You never know how desperate a CEO or a businessman might get to really push the stock price a little higher. He might release a fake video like what we saw with Nikola. So that's why I wouldn't really recommend trading this company, especially at the point where it is now, where it's just about to break below this support at around $14 and potentially break to some levels that we haven't seen in a few weeks, actually in a few months. So that's why I think it's very, very crazy what might happen with this company if they come below 14. If they are able to stay at this $17 price range and maybe even test the $20 range again, then watch in case they break out. If they do break out between 20 and 22, I think there will be some consolidation here and then a move to the upside if it does happen. But I think the more likely scenario for this company is to continue trading sideways and potentially to the bottom of their channel, similar to what happened with Space. Now, if you've been following Space, they're also a company with news coming out in 2021, but every time there's hype or any sort of moving around this company, you can see that they immediately pull back the week following. And I think that's what the workhorse future is going to look like if they can't secure a deal with UPS. So that's why I would say be very careful with this company. If you're looking to them for the long term, holding for 20 years, 30 years, yeah, maybe you make a return on your investment. But if you're looking to make a return in 1 month, 2 months, this is not the best company to look at. I do not recommend trading this company for the reasons I've stated in the past, and I feel like they are very weak on volume and volatility, which is also not good for options traders. So do not trade this company is my recommendation. If you want to stay up to date on what happens on a daily basis, what plays I'm making, buying or selling, you can join the Discord, link down in the description for free daily signals and plays. And also don't forget that I do all my analysis on TradingView.com. Link also in the description if you want to sign up for this platform for completely free. So those links are in the description, guys. As always, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for watching the video. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can get to that soon, guys. And as always, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope your trades are all in the green.